What is up, YouTube? Southern Comic Geek coming to you with an interview. We're talking about original art. We're talking about comic books. We're talking about all that kind of good stuff today on a Sunday afternoon if you're watching it live. But regardless whether you're watching us live or on the rewind, we appreciate you watching. Before we get into all this comic book goodness, you know the drill. Go ahead and smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and the bell notification. So when videos like this drop ever so randomly, you can be the one that makes the conscious decision as to whether or not to watch it now or later. As long as you watch it, we appreciate you. We've already got a couple of folks up in the chat. We've got Ruben Guzman saying, "Cowabunga, fella geeks." What is going on, Ruben Guzman? We've got Mr. Garrel. Hello there, Mr. Garrel up in here. The best hair in the YouTube game. Hidden Gem Comics. What is going on? Hidden Gem, another artist in the community, was sitting there doing some drawings live on his live stream the other day himself. So appreciate you all for hanging out. So before we get into bringing SoulTwice on and talking about his art and all that other kind of good stuff, T-Pain, T-Claim as he is known in the comic book auction community. What is up? What is up? Fastest internet that side of the Mississippi. And so Shiny up in the house. What is up, Shiny? How are things up in the north? What is up? So got a few public service announcements brought to you by Southern Comic Geek. That's right. So first off is we've got this book right here, Marvel Team Up 141. This is the first appearance of the Black Suit Spider-Man tied with the Amazing Spider-Man. I think they came out the same week. This is a newsstand copy, and this is what I'm going to be giving away to the Instagram comic community. That's right. All you have to do in order to win this is to find the post where I talk about this, follow my channel page, whatever you call it over on the Instagrams, like the post, and tag 5 people in it. When I hit 2,500 subscribers, followers over on Instagram, I'm going to be giving this away. Guess what? I'm only 3 away from hitting it. So you want to go ahead, if you haven't already, and get in on this so you can have a chance to win. I don't know how many we've already got over there, but it's a bunch. So go ahead and check that out. Sith Lordly, what's up? The Sith Lordly from the Spine Ticks crew. What is going on the west coast of the U.S.? Hopefully everything's good with you and yours, my friend. So there is that over on the Instagrams. Also, I announced this yesterday that I am going to be, for the month of May, giving away this book right here. Yes, I have lost my mind if I ever had it. But it is Uncanny X-Men 266. It is a 9.4 newsstand. And I'm going to be giving it away to one lucky person. Now, the question that might be in your mind is, aside from whether or not I've lost my marbles, is how do I enter to win that X-Men 266, the second appearance, as we all know, of Gambit, right? How do you win? I'm glad you asked. This is how you win. If you are a member of the YouTube channel community of SCG Collective, as they've called it, if you're a member, YouTube member, you automatically get 5 chances to win. So if you're interested in joining, you can see the link in the description below. Or if you're watching this on a desktop or laptop device, you probably right below over here somewhere see a join button. That's the easiest way to do it. And for $2.99, which is what it costs you a month, you get 5 chances. Less than $1 a chance. Or on any of my live shows, whether it's shows like this, whether it's the auction on Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Time, like that little plug there. Regardless, anytime that I'm live, you're able to do a super chat. If you do that super chat, for every $1 super chat, you also are going to get a chance to enter to win this. At the end of the month, I'm going to take all of those members' chances and then all the super chat chances. We're going to randomize it, and you know the drill. One lucky person is going to come away with a copy of X-Men 266. I don't care what CBCS says. They say it's the first appearance of Gambit. We all know the truth. But you know what CBCS said? You can't handle the truth. No, we can't handle the truth, CBCS. And it's annual 14. We all know. Okay. So appreciate those of you who have already entered to win. We had several people with big super chats yesterday saying, hey, I'm going to make sure I've got ahead of the game on this. Spin the wheel. We're going to do a giveaway in a little bit. But let's talk about giveaways. It's like Santa Claus all over again. Yes, it is. So here's another giveaway. Check out this Black Series Boba Fett Star Wars Return of the Jedi. And I actually kind of like this one better than the other Black Series that I got that's got the green box, just because he's got more things here. He's got the little grappling hook that goes out and wraps around Luke, like in the Return of the Jedi, so on and so forth. And this is going to be given away to one lucky person on my Tuesday stream. So for those of you who are Star Wars fans, you know that Tuesday is May the 4th. And so may the 4th be with you. And if the 4th be with you and you are in that live stream on Tuesday, then you could be the winner of this Boba Fett figure. That's right. That's all you have to do. Show up to the stream that is going to be live Tuesday. It's already set up on the YouTube channel. If you hit that bell notification for this channel, you won't miss any of that. So there's the talk of the third giveaway for tonight. My goodness, it feels like Christmas again, and we're going to be giving away some art here tonight as well. Mr. Garrell, that's not how it works, my friend. That's not how it works. And then, of course, we got Las Cruces all the way from New Mexico. And as Thunder God has explained to us, New Mexico is in the United States. What's going on, man? How are you? So with all that, without further ado, let's bring the star of the show out tonight. Let's bring SoulTwice. What's up?
Yo, what's up, man? What it do, Pikachu? What it do?
Yeah,
Nice
so
to be here.
well, thanks for agreeing to join me. And SoulTwice, if you're not familiar with him, that's one of his taglines is he'll say, "What to do, Pikachu," when he goes into chat.
Yeah.
So before I forget about it, because you were showing off that little logo that you were, did you design that logo yourself?
Yeah, I did design it myself. I seen something like similar to it in my life. I'm not gonna lie, but this is mine. This is my sticker, so it's my logo. I'll also be giving away one of these to somebody too. So yeah,
so
I sell them for $3. But what's up, Sith Lord?
Yeah, Sith Lord up in the house, obviously familiar with you. So, so typically, if any of you have ever watched any of my videos where I've brought in artists, I've brought in several, like Randy at Legal Burning or Squatchy, to talk about original art that I had purchased from them. That's kind of the same thing that we have here. So SoulTwice, a frequent visitor of various live streams, and of course, follow him over on Instagram. His links are in the description below, so that if you're not already following him, you can reach out, follow him, check out his art, because Instagram is probably the best way for them to see your art on the fly. Yeah. Is that true?
Absolutely. That's the only thing I use now. I have not used Facebook in 20 years.
Okay, I got you. Right. So yeah, if you're not familiar with him, the link is in the description below, and which I'm going to pull up his Instagram page at some point during the interview tonight, and we'll show it to you there. So let's get started where it all began. How in the world did you take from being, did it start in doodling in class because you were bored, or how'd you become an artist, and how'd you say, hey, this is something I like to do?
When you said, like right now, when you just said, was I doodling in class? I remember in high school, and this is when because I started in graffiti. Graffiti is what I started with, and you'll probably see it in my style a little bit. We had I was in algebra class, and we had a friend. One of my friends was like a very popular graffiti artist in LA, and basically, like, we were just so bored in class, we'd be just sitting there just doodling back and forth, trying to battle each other, showing each other who was better. And that's where I came up with my name, Soul2, which is now I'm SoulTwice. So that's where it began. It began with a lot of that. So I've been doing letters and drawing like that for since high school, and that's where a lot of like the cartoon characters started to come in.
Mhm.
But it wasn't until in the last year and a half or 2 years have I really been drawing these chibi style arts.
Mhm.
And for anybody who doesn't know, chibi means small, basically in Japanese. Basically, it's if you think of a Funko Pop, you think of a big head with a small body, and to me, that's always been something really amusing and hilarious to look at, especially when you see like the villains, like if you see Joker with this big head or whatever. I always found it appealing to me because those are the scary guys or whatever, and they look funny to me. And so those are I just started to want to during this COVID started, I actually went on YouTube and I was like, I wanted to find something to do, to basically, and I was like, well, I've been drawing for a while, but I've never actually, I had had the problem of never really finishing pieces. Like I would just draw and draw and draw, especially as a graffiti artist, you just kind of draw forever, and wherever it lands, it lands. But what I just I see the baby hand.
Yeah.
But what I decided to do was like, you know what? I had just bought in a new sketchbook, and I was like, I'm gonna do something. I want to finish a piece. I told myself I want to finish a piece, and so I looked up on YouTube, and I was like, how do I typed in draw Deadpool, I think it was, how to draw Deadpool, and I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna follow along this tutorial and go, like, I'm giving away a lot of like secrets here, but I'm gonna follow along this tutorial and finish when they finish, and I learned how to use the space bar to pause and space bar to push play. And as soon as I was done, I was signed by name, and I was like, okay, good, I'm done. So then after that, I started doing that like every day consistently, and I saw a dramatic increase in my skills and my ability to replicate stuff. Now I'm able to like implement my own style upon each chibi I do. But it's I've used references for every drawing I do, because I do a lot of comic book characters or a lot of Star Wars and stuff like that. So I'm not like inventing my own character or anything like that, like, which I tried to do before. I'm basically making a character like my own style, and or I'm making it to the way that the person has asked for. So there you go.
Okay. So, and of course, you mentioned, your art style being the chibi art style is kind of akin to a Funko Pop type art. So you're looking at, say, that Venom poster behind you, and you're getting some kind of
reference, yeah.
Reference, right?
Right.
But then you're making it chibiized, if that
Yeah,
makes
I
sense.
chibiize it, or I just stored it a little bit. To the head is always bigger, the body's smaller. It's all like, and that's just like kind of like the formula. I do it to it looks pleasing to myself, So it needs to look. I always try to make things not look overly cartoony. I try to make it look cool enough that I would want to like have it on a shirt. I always tell myself, I go, would I wear this as a shirt? You know what I mean? Like not for a little kid, or even though I do a lot of art for children too. So I always wanted something that still looks. The word I use is still looks hard, or it still looks cool, but it's in a fun way. So that's what I try to implement.
Yeah, and with Funko Pops, which I've got, I don't know, like 30 of those things, but I mean, basically kind of the same concept, right? Because
Right.
It's still cool enough, but it does have kind of a kid feel to it.
Yeah, it absolutely does. Like, and you'll look at it, you're like, oh, it's cute, but if you get up close to but it still looks cool enough that it's like, I'm not embarrassed to have that. Right.
So I had to do an awkward sip of coffee for Pocan Joe there. But we have a couple of other folks that have joined us in the chat. Of course, Justin from No Good Comics. He and I got to chit chat about some X-Men a while back. Shiny kind of was giving you some shout outs on congratulations on being a CGC artist. And so I guess this is probably as good of a segue as any in talking about that. Did you want to mention that?
Yeah, well, okay. So this last week, I finally became a CGC certified artist for their signature series. And what that means is, I think everyone in this comic book community knows about the blank cover sketches that artists do. Well, and you can get an artist to commission one for somebody. Well, now anyone that I do, I can get it sent to CGC and slabbed with my official label on it that'll say Sean Arias, and so like it's just it's wonderful to be able to have that opportunity to allow my customers to want to commission me for cover arts now and get it slabbed, because a lot of people when you would get it if you would get a blank sketch, they're like, okay, well, I'm kind of not having the opportunity to get it slabbed anymore unless they're going to a major artist like at a con or something like that to get it slabbed. But now I'm available to do those, and I've done a few now, and I'll be sending those off this week to get them. So I have examples of those right here. So this is the first one I did. A Spider-Man one.
Here.
There you go. There you go. So I did that one, the Goblin. And then to go back to my chibi style, I did this Darth Venom. Yeah, see, that makes me happy right there. Like your little chuckle right there. Like I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but like, and I'm a huge Venom fan. Like if anything, I'm Venom fan number one. But like I was like, dude, I have to combine my two favorite people together and into the Venomverse, you know. So that's another one I did. And another recent commission I just did was Mandalorian Carnage. Oh, there you go. All right. So, anyways, I'm available to do cover sketches now and get them slabbed. So that's a big step forward in my artist career, because my first thing was being able to sell art, period, and sell my chibis. That was one step. Then I had my second step was printing my own sticker, which I thought was like a big step for me. And then now I'm able to do the covers. Slowly but surely, I'm trying to work towards becoming like making this a professional thing.
Well, and so when you got that CGC official stamp of approval,
right?
Obviously you were an artist with or without CGC, right?
Right.
But did it seem like to you, hey, now I've kind of arrived, right? I can actually, or did you just see it as a business decision that you go, now I've got all these opportunities out before me?
A little more of what you said at first, kind of like that I have arrived, but more that, okay, now I can start. Like now, it's like I have a good number of customers now, like loyal customers, and being able to like have sold like several pieces in a row, like that was becoming like a big deal. So where you feel like you're an actual professional artist as it is. But when I got that letter saying that you are a certified artist, it says certified on there and everything. It's like, okay, now I can go ahead and use this as my stepping stone to launch something and really go for it, and not just make this like my hobby, but like let's go ahead and make this something that like I want to, like I've been reinvesting into myself. I just ordered my second sticker, so now like I'm gonna open up that avenue stream of selling my chibi stickers, and maybe thinking about openings and selling my own figures. I have different talks with different people about some comic books with just the chibi figures. So as soon as I got this one approval, now it's like I have something like backing me so when I speak to these people who are just like friends in the community, but now they're like, okay, yeah, we really want to not just invest in me, but they want to support me, which I really appreciate. I'm finding it like this is like my time to let's go.
Yeah, and it's probably as good of a time as any when the momentum's there to go ahead and carry that forward. And anybody that has a hobby or a talent, just kind of a side deal that they can turn into making money is always a great thing, because there's a lot of people out there that have talent, but they don't have the initiative that it takes in order to make that happen, right?
Right.
It's a lot of work. There's a girl that goes to church with me, and she's an artist, and she's done, commission pieces for people. And I'm telling her, you are missing out in the comic book community and not spreading your talents towards that. And, she was just talking about, well, hey, it's going to be this. I said, look, it's going to be work, right? Because anything in life that's worth having, it's usually work involved around with it.
Yeah, exactly. So I really noticed that once I've always had a little bit of talent. I'm pretty talented in a lot of areas. I'm a musician too. I've always been kind of good at a lot of things, and I've never really found the thing that I really wanted to sink my whole teeth in and give it my all. And now that this is becoming it, and like I really want to say it's because of this comic book community that I've gotten to know. I've made a lot of friends through here, and that's the biggest reason I want to stay in this community. And I mean, and in this profession, is because I've made a lot of friends that like I really appreciate. Like Shiny was here a few seconds ago. I mean, he's a young guy that I met, and he's been supporting me for a while, and that support is what's really like fueled me wanting to hey, like if people want these chibis and it's making them happy, it's making me happy to do that for them. Then this is a place where I need to be at, and that's why like I found the passion and it's burning really bright right now.
Yeah, and it's a win-win, right? Because you're
Yeah,
making them happy, you're making yourself
yeah,
happy, and yeah, it's a great thing. So why don't we show off your Instagram page if I can get this
sure.
to show up, and if there's any particular art piece that you want me to scroll down to,
All
you
right.
just let me know.
Let's see, well, that's like the first one. Like you can pull up the first one. I just did that one to the left, the Nezuko. Yeah, I did that one
Uh-huh.
for Princess of Comic Games.
Yeah.
She's a YouTuber. I finally talked to them a few days ago, and I did that one today this morning. That's an anime character, Nezuko from Demon Slayer, and I was like, I know exactly what. Before I couldn't draw girls, now I could draw girls, but see, I can make them cute.
Yeah,
If you want,
see, you got the sketch covers.
yes, these were gifted to me by a friend who's also wants to support me and telling me and there's another like a 10 those 10 sketch covers right there.
You know these?
The, yeah, this guy has really a spider lair. He sent me all 10 of these covers. One of them are going to him, which is I did the Spider-Man for him, but he just like really trying to he's backing me and giving me what you call it the go ahead, and he's blessing me with these 10 to advance my career.
Okay.
I go, I know you like Batman. Those are two Batmans I did in the same day, but different versions for different people.
Yeah, so Miss Luna, looks like Miss Luna was fortunate enough to get that one. And then Batmite, which I've got a Batman. Spoiler alert, I've got a Batman too that I'll be showing off that I got
Oh yeah,
for
you do,
him.
right? Yeah. Cool. I've done a lot of Spider Gwens, Venom there. I know you like Turtles. I love Mikey. That was a gift for Panda Awesome, Panda 316.
Yep.
That was for him. And a lot of times what makes my art good is a lot of people do they give these away as gifts because
Yeah.
they're pretty inexpensive, and I do a thing where if you buy 3 you get 1 free. So people usually buy
Right.
1 for themselves and then they give 3 away. And so that's like it's helped me. And then right there you see Easy E, that was for Sith Lordly. That's his
Well,
favorite rapper.
look, it is so funny that I didn't even see who it was to, and I was
Of
going to
course.
say, "Hey, Lordly, check it out."
Of
And
course those were Sith Lordly. Yeah. See, yeah, you know Sith. Yeah.
yeah, so here's the Venom Venomized Vader that he was showing earlier. If you didn't get a chance to look at that,
Right.
so yeah, that's pretty dope. And then, oh, I pity the fool that didn't buy this.
Pay the fool. Yeah, there you go. See,
Mr. T.
these are fun things, and I like the nostalgia. There's Captain America. We got 2 versions of Spider-Man. My next sticker is gonna be that Spider-Man that's on your under Venom.
Okay.
Yeah, that one is gonna be my next sticker that I'm printing out, and I think they're gonna be available for like $3 or $4. So if you
Okay.
want to pre-order, let me know. Right.
So there's
There we go. We got Rocket Raccoon, Silver Surfer.
you just
More
did this
Batman.
for Matt Forge, didn't you?
Oh
Yeah.
yes, I did. Yeah, sure did. Principal Defects. They also have been reached out to me, and they're awesome. You know those guys, right?
Yeah, and so so with mine and with this one that I saw you do the kind of the step by step breakdown where you were kind of given a, hey, this is what it looks like, and then you were seeing the progression of it, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do is when people order from me, what I do is while I'm drawing, I go to a point where I take a break in it, and I take a picture of it and I put it in my story. So and then I tag the person so they can see the progression. But it also gives me an opportunity to step back and see how I'm doing, make sure I'm on point if I'm doing what they like.
Uh-huh.
So you're able to see what you're basically going to be getting. before you get it, there's a nice Deadpool, one of my favorites right there.
Deadpool.
And I think that the Chibi Deadpool is the first one I ever did. Not that one, but like I'm a big Deadpool fan too, and like it's just something about like his big black eyes, and that I just wanted to draw even bigger. There we got Spider-Man, Superman.
Yeah, and so
Venom.
this one right here that you had done a Moon Knight was one that gave me the idea of getting a Moon Knight from you.
Right. Thank you. That's I think I've done 3 now. Are you excited about Moon Knight coming out?
I think they're gonna, just based on their track history, I think it's gonna be good. You know,
It has to be wonderful. Oh, you want to see? They want to see Iron Man. You want to?
Okay.
Go look for the Iron Man on there.
Right here.
I was gonna say too, like I don't really have very many what do you call it, pictures with me to show anymore, because what's wonderful is everything I've drawn now has been sold. or it's been prepaid for and then given out. So my sketchbooks are almost empty now, which is wonderful.
Well, yeah, sure. Yeah, the last thing you want is just a whole bunch of sketches sitting in your book.
Well, you know what? At first, I was really proud just to have. When I first filled up my first sketchbook, when I was practicing a lot, I went through every page in order, and when I finished, I was really proud of myself to have been through and finished something. You know, like it was just like another stepping stone in my life. There's like a Grogu. You know, everyone likes Baby Yoda, Nightcrawler, Rogue. I think you ordered a Rogue, didn't you?
Well, see, there's another spoiler, but yeah.
Oh.
So yeah.
Oh, what's up, casual? What's up, Gary B? How are you?
Let's see who we got up in here. We got Gary B, the casual comic guy. Look, I pulled him out of the ether, right? I said something about comic boards, and he shows up. Apprentice Ewok, just stopping by to say, hey, no problem. Appreciate you stopping by, man. I like these cool effects that you put on there. And that was kind of what I was talking about earlier with the hustle of it, you know, because in this day and age, with information and all this other kind of stuff at our fingertips, now more than ever, people have to be able to stand out above the noise, right? And so there's got to be something that differentiates you between the next guy that can draw a chibi. And so I think that marketing that is what that stands apart. And so that's what I was talking about with you giving that step-by-step breakdown, because people can see that and they go, oh man, I like the progression of it. Not just the person that's buying it, but also the person that is thinking about buying one.
Right.
And T-Pain is saying, show the Ghost Rider.
There you go.
There you go. Cardboard Crazies bought that. So
yep.
He just did a sketch for me, Beta Ray Bill sketch, and I got him to do it live on his Saturday show.
Oh, the Saturday show, yeah. See, I've been thinking about doing more live drawing too. I think I'm comfortable enough to do it. I just got to get a better phone, to be honest.
Yeah, so typically when you do a typical chibi, you know, they're all about the same size, obviously in different. I like that 2099 one there too. They're obviously different sizes and shapes, but I mean overall they're about the same size.
Yeah.
About how long does it take you to draw one?
Yeah, that's a good question. From start to finish, from penciling to everything, maybe about an hour and a half. But I take a lot of breaks in between. Like as soon as I finish my penciling, I'll take a good like walk around the block or walk my dog. But then when I come, and then I'll sit down and do my inking. But so if you add it all together, about an hour and a half.
Yeah. So like if you didn't take the breaks, you know, if you're talking about 45 minutes to an hour, is something that you could do like on a YouTube or Instagram stream. Cause I know Instagram will cut you off in an hour.
Yeah. So I can do it. I can do it within an hour. So I know I can make the cutoff line. It's just, I'm just so used to taking that break in between, especially when I go from after my inks to coloring. I like to step back and take a good look at what I'm going to do, because like I need to like plan out my colors. I have a friend, his name was Scout Trooper 143, who does all those graphic editings for me. And he makes them talk. He puts on all the movement and all the songs. So like this one, like if you could, like, I don't know, you could put the sound on.
Let's see here.
Sticks the blade in my mouth. What's this?
Yeah, I didn't want to keep
So
playing
like,
and get a copyright
yeah.
strike or something. So
Oh, I know, but see, yeah, my friend's been helping me do those. Like 'cause he said it to me that that'd be good advertising, and he was
yeah.
right.
Well, it keeps people engaged in it. And again, talking
It's
about
me
what makes
engaged
you
too.
stand out among stuff. Everybody's putting pictures out there, but
Right.
is it a picture that has those things? And of course, Erica Slaughter, Super Jesse ordered that. I got you. Okay. Yeah, man, you got a deep page because you've got 3,000 followers on your deal.
I
And
do
as
it.
you,
Oh my god, I
yeah,
don't even know. I knew. All right, cool.
3,400, 3,004 rather.
Well, I gotta
But
do a giveaway.
so yeah, as he mentioned a while ago, of course he does $25 each with free shipping. You buy 3, you get 1 free, and he's now a CGC artist and can take commissions for that. So these are the pieces that I got from you.
All right.
So mention the Batman.
Wow, I like that one the most actually. That's my favorite Batman I've done.
All right,
I said wow to my own thing.
got your sig.
Okay, that's my
So
infinity. I mean, you know how Crane has his rainbow. Well, this is
mhm.
mine. I have Soul 2, which is Soul Twice, the S and the S upside down. To the next side is the date, and then that's my signature on the right.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So that's my signature. I don't know, like that's something in graffiti I just came up with a long time ago.
So then there's this Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Which that green really pops those black and whites there. Makes it stand out even more.
Thank you very much.
Superior Hero Reviews. What is up? Just dropped a video himself. Opened a mystery box. One of the newest channel members. How are you doing, sir? And then, of course, I've got to get the best couple in X-Men. And of course, we got Gambit. And if we got Gambit, we got to have this lady, the Mississippi Belle Road.
That's
Right?
right. They got to be together.
So one day Marvel's going to figure out how to mess that up. But yeah, right now.
They will. They won't. No, it's going to be good. Whatever Marvel does next is going to be great. I just want to always believe that. Like, as a fan, I'm always hoping the next movies are going to be great. And so, even if they're not, I still watch them.
Yeah, so Mars says, yeah, I love that Moon Knight. New guy says, man, that Batman is sick.
Thank you, sir.
So, well, we're about 33 minutes in. We've got currently, it keeps going from like 8 to 12, so you never can tell. So, did you want to do the giveaway that we talked about?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that now. And also like tell them they'll get a free sticker too. If anyone wants a sticker, they're $3. So just let me know.
All right. Well, so what I'm going to do is I know what the number is because we discussed this beforehand. So I'm going to write it down on a piece of paper so I can show it to everybody once the correct number is done. So everybody's getting their thinking caps on, or they're more like they're guessing caps on. Prentice Ewok says just followed you on Instagram and subscribed on YouTube. SoulTwice.
Thank you. On my YouTube, I'm gonna start doing drawing tutorials for people. That's what I'm gonna do, my own drawing tutorials for other people who want to learn how to draw. Because like as a person who watched them, I know what I could do to teach other people how to draw.
I got you.
When I was playing guitar, like I still play guitar. Like I became a very good guitar teacher because I know how to teach people what to do because I learned too.
Right. We got VK on comics up in the house. What's up, VK?
What's up, VK?
And so I'm going to drop a starting line. So this is going to be a number between 1 and 30. 1 and 30. So once the starting line is dropped, the first person that has the correct answer, Apex Comics, how are you doing? First person that has the right answer is going to win a piece.
Drawing of the choice.
There you go. Drawing of your choice. So even better. So if you got a favorite character, then you can make that happen if you win. So I'm going to drop the starting line. Number between 1 and 30. First one that answers correctly will win. So can you see the chat yourself?
Yes, I can. I see it already.
Yep, I do too. So everybody, somebody was very lucky, had their correct thinking caps on, and that somebody was Mars Comics.
Obviously, it's 2. Of course, it's 2. It's kind of a
I
trick
wonder
because
if he kind of read into that. I wonder if he kind of
should.
read into that, or if he just got lucky. So,
Nah, I'm thinking he knew. I think he knew.
so there you go.
Cool.
Well, congratulations, Mars, on winning that piece from SoulTwice. Just reach out to him on Instagram, and y'all can work that out on which one that you want. So he's saying SoulTwice. So yeah,
Yes.
Hey, when you told me the number before we started the show, it went straight over my head. So
That's funny.
So anyway, but man, anything else as we're wrapping up? Anything else that you want to mention? Anything you got coming up over on your Instagrams or YouTube? I know you mentioned doing some tutorials, starting that. Didn't give kind of a definitive date or nothing, but is there anything else that you want to mention to the folks?
No, I just want to tell them if they have any ideas they want me to draw for a cover, just to hit me up, please. For the chibis, like I said, they're buy 3, you get 1 free. They're 25 each. If they have any like ideas that who they think I should print out for my next sticker, please like send me a DM. I always tell everybody I answer every message I ever get on DM or comment. Like I always respond because like I'm a very personal guy. Like I really want to say too is I really want to thank this community for letting me be a part of it. I really I value every single one of my friends and my customers or whatever they want to call them. They're my friends. I really want to say thank you for supporting me and always like telling me like they're like giving me good support. That's it.
Yeah.
There. Thanks a lot, guys.
So that people that were here when we first started out don't have to hear about it again, be sure to rewind this video once we're done and check out all the giveaways that are going on for this channel right here. Every single day this week, I've got at least one video that's dropping, whether it's a live show, which I mentioned before why you want to be in the live shows, or a pre-recorded video. I've got a video dropping every single day this week, including the live show Tuesday, May the 4th, which we'll be talking about Star Wars. And that will be fun, that deal. So
cool. We're related.
And he just subbed you up over on IG. So there you go.
Well,
yeah, so SoulTwice's contact information is again in the description of this video. If you don't have it, do appreciate him. Before you get out of here, go ahead, smash that like button, the subscribe button, and the bell notification so you know when videos like this go live or recorded ever so randomly. So do appreciate everybody for joining us today. So until next time, keep reading and keep collecting, folks. Adios.
Peace.